Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to Self Learning with another new yet complicated topic, active and passive voice. To learn more about this topic and to have command on it, please watch the video till end, like, subscribe, and comment for more videos. What is active and passive voice? Before we go on for active and passive voice, it's important to note what is the structure of a sentence. A sentence consists of a subject, verb, and an object. Now, for active voice, these are the sentences where the subject performs the action. They give us the clear and direct message. Here, subject is performing the action and we get a direct message. For passive, these are sentences where the subject receives the action. Means an active and passive voice both tell the same, both give us the same meaning, but the formation gets changed. Examples: active voice. Tiger hunts the animals. Here tiger is the subject, hunts verb, and animals is the object. Subject, verb, object. Second, my friend will share the classwork. Again, this is a sentence where subject, verb, object. Mr. Zahid opened a new restaurant in our town. Now, these three sentences are in active voice but in different tenses. So, we are going to learn how these tenses are changed into passive voice. Examples of passive voice: the animals are hunted by the tiger. Now, both are giving you the same meaning. Animals are hunted. But in active sentence, subject is coming in the beginning, which is performing the action. And in passive voice, animals is coming, object comes in the beginning. Number two, the classwork will be shared by my friend. Number three, a new restaurant was opened by Mr. Zahid in our town. Now, rules for changing active sentences into passive. But before we move for it, few tips and few important points should be noted. Number one, subject and object, they change their place. Verb will remain at its place, but there are many other changes which we will talk about. Here you need to remember is subject and object are changing their place. Number two, verb is always in third form except imperative sentences which will come ahead, and I will explain in detail the rules for it. But when we talk about only tenses, so you need to remember that verb is always in the third form. Tense remains same, but use of helping verb depends upon the object which is at the beginning of the sentence. Means if a sentence is in present simple, it will remain in present simple. If a sentence is in present continuous, it will remain in present continuous. If it is in past continuous, it will be past continuous. But there are certain rules of changing passive voice, active into passive voice, with some rules. By is added before subject for doer. You need to remember that these are all the rules related to the tenses. When we will talk about imperative or others, so the rules will get little bit changed. Another thing which you need to remember is the use of pronoun. Remember to change the pronouns according to the given while changing sentences from active voice to passive. Means when you are changing a sentence from active to passive, you need to remember that I changes into me, she changes into her, he into him, they into them, we, us, you will remain you, same, and it will be also remain same. Now let's begin with the rules. First, we will talk about present tense. In present, we have four categories: present simple, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. And for each tense, there is a different rule to change active sentence into passive. When we have a sentence in present simple, so we only add is, am, are to make it a passive voice. But when we are working with present continuous sentence, so we add is being, am being, are being. For present perfect, we use has been, have been. Now, one thing more you need to remember is here we are going to use helping verb looking at the object which comes in the beginning. I have already talked about it in my previous slide that helping verb always depends upon the word that comes in the beginning of the sentence. Here the active voice is my mom cooks pasta every Sunday. Now please make sure that you know what is subject, identify subject, verb and object first. Other information, extra information will remain at its place. Now this sentence, first sentence is in present simple. So in present simple we add is, am, are, but remember we are looking at the object which is brought in the beginning. So pasta is the object, pasta is singular, pasta is cooked. Cooked, third form of the verb, by my mom every Sunday. Number 2, they are playing cricket. Now here you need to identify two things. Number 1, the tense. This is present continuous tense. Number 2, subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object. Now object will come in the beginning, cricket. Cricket is singular, so we are using is. Cricket is being. Now this is continuous tense, that's why we have taken being, and verb is brought in the third form. Cricket is being played by them. They will turn into them. Similarly, here the sentence is in present perfect. She has baked a cake. A cake has been baked by her. I hope it is clear. And there is no passive voice of present perfect continuous tense. Rules for past tense. In past also we have four tenses: past simple, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. So for changing sentence from active to passive voice, the first step you need to remember is identify the tense. Which tense is it? And then according to that tense, you have the rules in front of you to change. When you talk about past simple, was and were. For past continuous, was being, were being, and ing form of the verb comes in the third form. Past perfect had been, and there is no passive voice of past perfect continuous. So let's look at its examples. My mom cooked potatoes yesterday. Now this cooked is showing past simple, subject mom, object potatoes. Now potatoes will come in the beginning, potatoes. Now this is plural, that's why we are using were. If it would be only potato, so we would be using here was. Potatoes were cooked by my mom yesterday. Yesterday will remain at its place, extra information at its place. They were washing the dishes. Now were washing is showing past continuous. So for past continuous, the dishes were being washed by them. I had played a game there, past perfect. A game had been played there by me. Or you can also say a game had been played by me there. Both are correct. So whenever you change sentences into passive voice, do it step by step and remember each and every rule. Let's work with future tense. Future we have future simple, future perfect. And there is no passive voice for future continuous and future perfect continuous. So we are only going to talk about two tenses, future simple and future perfect. For future simple, we use will be, shall be. For future perfect, we use will have been, shall have been. Sentences, examples. My father will bring a gift for me. Now my father subject, will bring verb, a gift object. Now here object is a gift, not me. So a gift will come in the beginning. A gift will be brought by my father for me. The birds will have drunk water till tomorrow. Now here the object is water. You need to identify the object and bring it in the beginning. Water will have been drunk by the birds till tomorrow. When we talk about negative and interrogative, so for negative we only add not to make it a negative, and for interrogative we bring the helping verb in the beginning of the sentence to make it interrogative or a question sentence. Now here we have a sentence, negative sentence. My mom does not cook pasta every Sunday. Now this is a negative sentence and present as well. So we have used is. Pasta is not cooked by my mom every Sunday. And to make it interrogative, is pasta cooked by my mom every Sunday? They are not playing cricket. Cricket is not being played by them. Is cricket played by them? Now is brought in the beginning to make it a interrogative sentence. Now let's talk about imperative sentences. Imperative sentences show order, command, request, and advice. To change these sentences into passive voice, remember, please is removed. If you have please in your sentence, we need to remove it. Sentence always start with you are or let. There are two ways. We will talk about it with the examples. But remember, you are or let is used when we start a sentence. Requested, ordered, advised is added after you are. You are requested, you are ordered, you are advised. Depending upon the active sentence, what type of sentence it is. Is it a request? Is it an order? Or is it an advice? To is added instead of by. Now here you need to remember one more thing. Some of the rules are not applicable which we have talked about in the tenses. Means we are not changing verb into the third form. Example, please shut the door. Now this is an imperative sentence. We don't have here the subject. And to change these types of sentences, you are requested. Please show that it's a request. You are requested to shut. Verb will remain in first form. We bring the verb in the first form. To shut the door. Another way of writing imperative sentences into passive voice is let the door be shut. Number 2, write the letter. Again, it's an instruction, request. You are requested to write the letter. And another way is let the letter be written. I hope this video has clarified this topic. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Happy learning!